Hi. You guys with me? Hi, and blessings. Wait, no. Wait, close that. No. What is this? Did I do something just now? No, that's public. Okay. Between who? You and him, blessings? Give it to me, what you say? Ay. I am so frito bandito. La 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 la. Okay. I realized that this particular video was a long one. Can you guys see me? Can you see me? Hola. So I'm going to skip to where it matters. It's an ad. Sorry.
That invasion is here, Rhodey. And we can't even tell who the...
Guess who's back? Back again. SG's back. Okay, this is commentary on my own video. Got you. But, oh, stop it. Let me put that up, by the way. La 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 la. Just kidding. So basically, just reviewing. So, in my stomach. Penny, wish I had a washing machine and dryer in my house.
Hi. Oh my god, I have so much laundry.
It makes it so much easier, to do your laundry in the house if you have a washing machine and dryer.
I got the laundromat.
This is an old one. Okay, I'm just gonna play it so you don't get confused. The voice that you hear is a recording, but it's so that we can go over these emails. Okay, just go over some emails. We're gonna go over some emails. By accident, turns her freaking camera on.
She probably has it duct taped shut. You know what I mean? Joe probably has that shit on lockdown because he's, Mr. She must submit. I've never told her to submit. What a weird thing to say.
That is a weird thing to say. She says it all the time.
I never said that. She is such a fucking liar. God, I can't stand
Good
this
night,
woman.
Crystal.
Good night, Crystal.
That's when Crystal used to be in here.
Let's see, where are my videos? Yes.
Yeah, like that's not even a word that we would use. Like submit.
I have never told anybody to submit. Not even.
How would you even like say something like that? You better submit to me. I'm gonna start telling people that. My new word. Submit. You better be submissive.
I've never said that. I mean, she is so mental.
Thank you.
Where did all my videos go about her? Oh my god. You get removed? No.
I still have that video
Yes, it is Teddy's mom.
of freaking Ollie's live stream.
I recorded it when it happened because it was so nuts.
hmm
This
Let's
is
see where
Tiffany
there.
talking about
Okay.
Jules.
Yeah, that live stream was so fucking crazy. I couldn't believe it. And I didn't even know you at the time, right? And I love Tracy. Have you heard her saying that I just feel guilty because of the months and months of tormenting and harassment I put you through?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, where does she come up with this shit? Are you kidding me? What happened, but the difference between her and I is I owned it and I apologized many, many times publicly.
True. You picking this up, Jules? You hearing this?
I have made amends for making that mistake that I made. I own what I do wrong, Jules. I'm like you. On the
I
other
don't even
hand,
think any of that would have even occurred though if Jules hadn't done that.
no, it would not have. No, it would not have.
Yeah,
But it
like,
doesn't make her responsible for what I've done. Even here we go. Okay.
But she said still doesn't make her responsible for what I've done. So see? That's how you do it, Jules.
Oh God, I have so many of them. Let me find the first one.
you want me to keep playing her live while you're looking?
It'll only take me another minute.
Also, I was playing her
I
live.
literally have it right.
Ooh, interesting. I'd like to hear what she was saying. Vibrator. So just kidding. It was Jules. And so just kidding.
Oh, is that what they were saying? Somebody died? Oh yeah, they were in there saying somebody died. Yep, that's right. What's timed out? What are you talking about? A fraud. It's very strange to me that.
All right, so what was I talking about before? Oh, dang it. Sorry, guys. Another ad.
So bored.
Did somebody say pancake party?
Make sleepovers crust easy. Ever tried America's #1 purple shampoo? Everpure Purple from L'Oreal Paris. Purple pigments.
Purple pig.
The Munchausen stuff.
We're going to go back to that.
It's perfect. What's the that?
No, okay. I don't know. Maybe not.
It was flying around or something. See up at the top here. Daisy says, "Is that you, Jules?"
Okay, so there's Daisy in this too. Okay.
Copy it. Go back over here. Let's see. We'll do this. He's
Tell
to
me when I
go.
need to go in the back.
See, say Jules. Okay.
Lisa says we're both beautiful women. Thank you, Lisa.
Oh, thank you, Lisa.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Chrome tab. Jules proof. Share. Okay, I'm sharing it. It should have popped up.
All right, so I'm going to read this to
Good
you
night, Lisa.
guys.
Good night, Lisa. Nice to meet you. Okay, here it is.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna mute. You tell me if the sound's okay.
I'm gonna try to make it bigger right now.
Tell Ollie, the person who calls her in the night.
You have to like read it out. I can't hear you.
Her up,
Okay.
I'm not playing anything yet. I was just making the
drives
quality
in the
better.
car, in my opinion. It's Munchausen's, not Munchausen's
Okay,
by
so for all
proxy.
these subscribers of Jersey with Jules who are failing to understand what the issue is here and what's been going on is back in November of 2020, Jules hopped into one of Ollie's live streams and says, "Tell Ollie, the person who calls her at night and keeps her up and drives a car. If you look back, in my opinion, it's Munchausen's, not Munchausen's by proxy, but Munchausen's to get attention. If you want, just look it up in the dictionary because it'll explain it way better than me." Okay. So she was implying that Survivor Girl had Munchausen's and that she was faking cancer. Then she says, "Yes, Ollie will understand. It's not bad to her. She'll be like, ding, ding, ding. Yep, I voice texted, sorry. No, not Ollie." I want to point out what Jesse Hope says right here. Okay, so if you look right here in the chat, I hope you guys can see my mouse cursor. Did someone steal from you, Jules? Do you see that comment?
Yep.
Did someone steal from you, Jules?
Hmm.
Now, the reason why she said this is because she said that she wanted her money back that she had donated to Survivor Girls GoFundMe. She is now trying to say that this Munchausen's comment was about me. Now, mind you, she didn't know me at this time, okay? She had only known what Ollie had told her about me, which I'm not going to comment on, even though Ollie, like, spent half her chat talking about me today. But she only knew what Ollie told me. She didn't know me, okay?
Well, I had seen you a couple of times in her live stream.
And Jules.
At this
And
point,
Jules,
okay, well, maybe
as like Nacho Concern, I think.
yeah, that's my Tiffany account now. That's the same one. But I mean,
No, I mean, not much, but just, like a little bit.
Yeah.
And then she was, like,
She didn't know
not
her.
like, buddy or anything, but I still think she was. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, she still didn't know me though. You know what I mean? I mean, clearly she's talking about Survivor Girl here because this comment, did somebody steal from you? And look at Daisy up at the top here. Daisy says, "Is that you, Jules?" Because this whole thing was mental. Like she just came in here and just dropped this bomb on everybody. It was bizarre. Everybody was tripping out. I was watching and I was even tripping out. I was like, what the hell is this woman's problem right now? Okay, so I'm gonna keep playing. Do you know who I am referencing? Please go and watch her old videos. It's all making sense. So she basically went into Ollie's chat like a wild banshee, just starts dropping medical information about somebody she's never seen nor treated nor had any proof of this, and alluded to some non-fact that this woman has Munchausen's, and then any type of. Hey Tracy, yeah, unpin Lisa's comment so you can see the whole screen. So you can see the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take a long time. Wait. It says hi current comment.
There you go. Perfect. So you see down here, she says, "Do you know whom I'm referencing? Please go and watch her old videos. It's all making sense." Which, if Jules would have actually gone and watched her old videos, she would have seen the progression of your cancer treatment up to that point. So, yeah.
I don't know what she meant about my old video. So.
I don't know what she meant either about that, but she. Yeah.
You have more screenshots than this, though, right?
Oh yeah, I have a ton more. This is only one video. I have like 5. The logical mind could take a look at that and deduce that she's basically saying that she's faking her cancer diagnosis for attention, because that's what Munchausen's is. Munchausen's is it's a mental health issue where somebody will falsify multiple medical diagnoses in order to get attention and other things, right? All right, so now here, the whole chat's tripping out. No, you didn't SG. Ollie brought nothing up. Honestly, I asked earlier, something happened between you and Jersey with Jules because
right, they're talking to a clone of me, though.
I'm just going back to look at something here. Okay. Do you guys remember the Debbie videos? Guys remember those? The voice harassing Debbie. I don't know. I'm not going to go into it. I'll just go back to that. But if she ever wants to reach out to me, I'll send her this thing and see if she knows who that person is, because they have that video up there, which is weird. I don't know if they're the person who did it or not.
Life is
Me,
Another
though.
channel. Right, that wasn't even you.
Yeah, I wasn't even in that chat.
Yep. And Ollie said she didn't know. SG, you and Ollie need to talk privately. Ollie didn't bring this up in chat. Someone else came in and brought it up. All right, here's Aaron stating that Jersey with Jules stated it, and it confused everyone. Now, shortly after this, Jules had a live stream where she didn't talk. It was just all chat titled Munchausen's or by proxy. Then all of a sudden Survivor Girl comes in the chat and she says hello. She has no clue what had been going on because she hadn't seen any of
But
this.
look
But
how
then
that's
she gets a
all
text
me.
message from,
You see, that's practically all me in that room.
mm-hmm.
That's because so many of those comments have been removed.
Yeah, she took away the majority of her comments and she took away a
But
bunch of
Daisy D is there as a wrench.
other people's comments, including Diana. Yeah,
Santos.
she modified this chat. She took
And
away all the
Jesse
comments that it would
Hopes,
be implicating
Lee
to her of
Thomas.
any wrongdoing, which, you know,
Jeff
standard
Feelings.
for this woman.
Now, I
This
think I
isn't
have,
in Tiffany's chat. This is my chat. This is my live stream. Tiffany came on. Tiffany at one point said to me, I can't hold this in anymore. I can't hold it anymore. And she sent me like a shitload of stuff and made all these videos, and I was blown away that this concerted effort that was going on, like she did admit that she had partook in it and apologized and like cried and everything. And yeah,
have like the video though, where there's quite a bit of the quite a bit of it.
I know I recorded Ollie's chat that night, and then I thought I had recorded this myself. I can't find either one of those. It's somewhere
I have screenshots though of some of that chat.
on some account in some Google photo storage somewhere, but I know I have at least Ollie's chat recorded, and it's original chat, you know, with everybody in there from Jules. And Jules basically said in this text message that Survivor Girl's running a racket and alluding to the fact that she's faking cancer. It's all right here in the chat. It's all in the text, you guys. See?
Oh, you got
There's
the text up there. Yeah.
It was on November 12th, 2020. She titled it Munchausen's or by proxy. She was talking about Survivor Girl. She had no reason to express this feeling. She had no reason to be angry or upset with her. None. She simply was gossiping, felt irritated by something. She gave too big of a donation. Whatever the case will be, we'll never know because she'll never tell us because she's a coward.
She
Jules.
claims in a month she got over 2,000 subscribers. In a month, she had gotten over 2,000 subscribers. Give it a rest. Give it a rest, Jules.
That's what you are. You're a coward. Okay.
You know what the weird thing is too is that on November 12th,
Survivor Girl says,
on November 12th, she had a video up saying to Jesse Hope, that if she wants to send cash donation.
There it is. Munchausen's or by proxy. JWJ, Jersey with Jules, 224 views, streamed on November 12th, 2020. See? There it is. What a bitch.
Or something, and to her. And they would tell them where it went and how it was used for. And that was the same day that she pulled this with me.
I remember that because it was weird. It was a weird video.
I mean, here she is, freaking trying to get donations and shit on the same day that she's going around telling people I'm running a racket. And I mean, what the hell is that?
Oh yeah, I go through this whole chat, Tracy, and I put an arrow to all the comments, and I go through the whole thing, how it went down, and how you totally were unaware by what was going on, like you were blindsided this night. Yeah, saying I'm faking cancer. Is that what your title of your chat room is implying? Oh hell no. Then Jersey with Jules says, "Who says you faked cancer?" Being a little coward bitch that she is. And Survivor Girl says, "You did. You just sent me a text telling me nobody is stupid. They know I'm running a racket. I certainly would never, ever in a million years fake cancer or anything else. And I say that swearing on my daughter's life, on the life of everything I love." And then Diane says, "It's probably a troll." And then Survivor Girl says, "A troll that knows my personal phone number." Then the chat ends. Here's the bottom line. Jules, you lied. I don't know why you did this to her. I don't know if it was because possibly maybe she was irritating you. Maybe somebody else made you irritated with her. Maybe it was because of...
How do you improve your cloud operations for
This is March 2021.
AWS helps you make secure.
She just came out with all the stuff she had like seen and had.
I don't know. There was no reason for you to do this. None. She literally did nothing to you. You owe her the courtesy, not of an apology. I can't force you to have decency and humility, but you owe her the courtesy of letting everybody know you lied, letting everybody know that you caused all this, and letting everybody know she did nothing to you, because she didn't. And you caused her absolute hell, and you discredited her illness. You minimalized her pain and suffering. You alluded to the fact
She
that her
still does. She goes, everybody hurt you when you had cancer. She still does.
GoFundMe was a fraud. Shame on you. You just proved it yourself. Fix it. You guys,
she
I'm
still won't
leaving a
even,
link
like, go into the fact of how could it be about you, she was talking about, when you didn't have a GoFundMe up and she didn't
Right.
donate $250 to you.
For a second there, I almost thought I was going to tell her to submit.
That's a bit. But still, I mean, like, you didn't even have a GoFundMe up. You didn't.
No, she doesn't. Do you think that JWJ has that much on people? I just see Tiamas or irons and other fires. But I don't know, you know? I just want it to stop, man.
Have.
No.
You didn't donate
No.
But
$250
Jules just said prove it, so I'm proving it.
to you. So when she keeps going on about, she was talking about you, but she wasn't, because she clearly states that she demanded her money back, $250, and that, and plus she's also denied that that was her. She said that, Ali cloned her, and
But now she says Ollie's a really good friend to have. Today Ollie's a really good friend to have. But now but back then she was all like, because she just doesn't want to admit that she did it.
she's a clone and said it, and now she says it's about you. She was talking about. She's lied so many times, and all I'm asking her to do is to not continue to spread this, this whole bullcrap.
Well, what I find interesting is that now Ollie's doing the right thing, and she's coming forward and saying that she lied for Jules and everything else. I mean, I don't know. I have my own thoughts about that, but it's just, why didn't people do this from the gate?
Welcome,
out of the gate. Like, why wasn't?
Okay, so this is from Jules to Tiffany. Yes, that's why I was watching, not to report back, but because it was making me mad. Then they threw us under the bus for a Molly thing. I don't even know her. I think Ollie used to use us because maybe she did it sick. Like nobody even knows us. So I can't defend myself. This time I was in right place at right time. Ollie probably peed her pants. Oh no, she said I'm responsible for awful emails. Now the British woman will be after me. Oh, she must mean piss and excellence there. And we didn't, and you didn't deserve it. They are so sick mentally. Hey, Tiffany, tried to call you. I hope you're good. Are you awake? I know you're 3 hours behind us.
Everybody telling the truth from the get-go. I don't understand that.
Eleven 27/2020. Tiffany M. to Jersey with Jules. What the hell happened with Tom? Want to call me? Jersey with Jules. Thank you, Tiffany. I'm okay, and I appreciate you reaching out to check on me. So obviously they were already friends then.
So in this video,
but they may not have talked on the phone because she's given her phone number.
Literally every communication I had with Jules, okay, when we were quote unquote friends. Now look at the date on here. Okay, it was November 27th.
15 days after the whole Munchausen live stream.
Okay, so I go through, right? Yeah, I go through all my text messages, all my emails with her. Now, I don't like doing this, but unfortunately, when people lie, they force your hand. They force your hand.
You know, what is she saying? I can't read it. It's small.
Oh, you can't read it?
It's small.
It's as big as, let me see if I can make it.
Just read it to us. What does it say?
Okay, well, let me hit. let me hit play. Maybe I should mute it because it's just a video of Ollie talking about. Now, this video is really good, Tracy, that I'm playing. The commentary in the background is me questioning Ollie about what happened and her being
right. And I don't think Ollie did know.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't know what happened. Jules lied. She didn't have a clue.
Yeah.
So basically, at this part, I'm talking about Tom and stuff. But when I get to my text messages with her, I'll read those out loud, okay? Because those are the good ones. Let me just play this one.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Random. Oh, it's Tiffany.
Yeah, it feels like Friday, does it not? It does to me. Anyway.
That's Ollie.
Here's a comment I got 10 minutes ago.
Now, mind you, this is all occurring within a month of me being diagnosed with stage 3 cancer.
So, SG, if that's not you, I've already blocked the person, just in case it's not you.
It wasn't me.
I will heart it so you know I've seen it.
This email is Jersey with Jules to Tiffany, November 28th, 2020. If you want to chat today, I have given it time that I won't let names slip out. I do not agree with what Ollie did in the past, and honestly, yes, she might repeat it, but that's not for me to judge her or block her. Excuse me. I won't go to any more lives since I was clearly trying to support her. Joe and I just accept all of you guys for who you are to us and try not to prejudge, because why would we? What a wacko she is. That wouldn't be fair. What a fucking weirdo. But bullying, I've always been 1000% against, and I didn't mind it being done to me. Done to her. 11/28/2020, it was done to her, really? But some people have health issues and should just be off limits, you know? Well, you mean like somebody with cancer? My story with Tom is unremarkable and silly and not worth anyone's ear. What a weird way to write. I was standing up for the underdog. I won't tell my story live because I'll sound like a whiny brat. Plus, it initially started months ago when I stood up for Tassie for being on her page, but she actually meant Debbie to me because Tassie, I don't know if Tassie has a page, maybe she does. So it's old news and stays where it belongs, LOL, in the past. Who's the 40 people who voted me out? I don't think I'm that important, LOL. Well, Jersey with Jules is weird, man. She's weird.
And you can text me to let me know whether it's you or not.
Can you read that Jersey with Jules one right there? Tiffany?
Oh, it says, if you want to chat today, I've given it time
Sorry,
that I won't let
she's gonna read it.
names slip out. I do not agree with what Ollie did in the past, and honestly, yes, she might repeat it, but that's not for me to judge her or block her. I won't go to any more lives since I was clearly trying to support her. Joe and I just accept all of you guys for who you are to us and not try and prejudge, because why would we? That wouldn't be fair. But bullying, I've always been 1000% against, and I didn't mind it being done to me, but some people have health issues and should just be off limits, you know? My story with Tom is unremarkable and silly, not worth anyone's ear. I was standing up for the underdog, and I won't tell my story live because I'll sound like a whiny brat. Plus, it initially started months ago when I stood up for Tassie, her being on her page, so it's old news and stays where it belongs, LOL. In the past, the 40 people who voted me out, I don't think I'm that important. I don't know what the hell she's
talking about.
I don't even know.
40
An hour
people.
ago, 2 hours ago. It's like people are seriously disturbed. Seriously disturbed.
We have to get her.
So Ollie didn't seem to know what was going on. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? I'm inclined to believe they all knew what was going on through Discord. I could be wrong. But I don't think so.
There was no chance, and heck, I was going to go. in that live last night.
So she's talking about the live stream where they were coming after Ollie because, well, maybe Ollie didn't know because Ollie did do a fucking video revealing Jules' nursing license dilemma. If that was really even, whatever. And her channel got taken down, but whatever. She takes down her channel all the time. So who knows?
That was blatant entrapment of trying to
She's
get me
talking about the one Joe and Jules had about
to
her.
be attacked. There were 60.
Yes, because you know how. Hey, take random person's comments down, so we can see the whole email. She was talking about that, yeah, and because after Ollie doxed her in her nursing license stuff, even though that Jules blames that on me now, I think she's gone back to blaming Ollie. But they tried to corner Ollie into a chat and all that. So I say, here, or she says, do you have any free time to
The whole
chat?
time, I was trying to absorb a stage 3 cancer diagnosis. While they're all doing all this stuff. At this point, when but while they were doing all this stuff, I was trying to absorb a stage 3 cancer diagnosis. I think I had 1 or 2 treatments. At this point, when this all came out, here, I was totally bald then. And scared to fucking death. And I'm sitting in my live stream thinking to myself, I don't know any of these people. Why are they doing this to me? Trying to make the best out of what I didn't understand. I had never navigated waters of cancer diagnosis, and I had never navigated waters like this. I couldn't understand. I mean, I was really trying to be gracious and forgiving, but the whole time, I'm no longer running my hands through my hair, like in stress and worry. My head was bald, and I didn't recognize myself anymore.
If you don't, I understand my Google number is this. I need to ask you a couple questions and ask also who Red RPP is. I said, hey girl, I just called you.
Red Pants Project, she was questioning her about. Red Pants Projects, Jules was questioning Tiffany about. Isn't that weird?
The RPP, I'm not sure who that is. Is that a screen name or just an acronym? Oh, Red Pants Project. They're a British stalker dude I've had following me around for 5 years now. Total creep, horrible troll, not a good person.
Weird that she was trying to find out who Red Pants Project was.
I recorded it.
She asked me all kinds of questions about stuff. It was weird.
For me, no, just me. Screenshots, I have them.
Yeah, Joe was being, it was a witch hunt.
It's like Lorna said.
You know what? November 27th, that was Thanksgiving. I believe. Can anybody look up 2020 for me? What date Thanksgiving fell on in 2020? Couldn't have been Thanksgiving. It had to be, because that's a Friday. Might be. So it would have been the 25th. Okay.
No matter how many times I do a video and I try to say, look, here's the evidence. Like, I mean, seriously, I should now. She's saying, we all take that. You know, it's all the nurses and doctors take that. For myself, they weren't to be.
But that's true.
For me, no, just me. Screenshots, I have them.
Yeah, Joe was being, it was a witch hunt.
It's like Lorna said. No matter how many times I do a video and I try to say, look, here's the evidence. Like, I mean, seriously, I should now. She's saying, we all take that. You know, all the nurses and doctors take that. For myself, they weren't to be.
But that's true what Ollie's saying about no matter how many times you show evidence.
Yeah, that's true.
And I will apologize for that, Joe. Somebody gave me the wrong information. A lot of it was true, as we know, Julie losing her license and things like that. You guys not being married.
That's when Ollie said Joe had a secret family and all those kids.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I know I'm laughing there, but that's not one of my real laughs. I mean, cancer is real.
But as far as you being married with kids, that came from someone else, and I likely shouldn't have put that in there. But I put it in the comp profiles. Joe of New Jersey and Mortimer A or whatever.
Okay, so this was a comment she left me. Okay, this says, awesome job, Tiffany and Survivor Girl. I know that will help SG a lot and reduce her stress. I'm glad she took down those videos that were from when she was upset, and now she has everyone being able to.
This is from February 4th or 6th. I'm sorry, either one. I can't see. 2021.
Support her again. If that's the best thing, if we have cancer, is to support and to be happy and to have no anger inside to fight that awful thing. It can be beat, SG. Thanks for being a good friend to her. Okay. This is now in February of 2020. Yeah, this is now February 2021.
So, and you're calling me a troll, and I only have negativity on my channel. You literally set up that.
True comfort means snacking. However the heck you want. A club is all you need.
Set up Survivor Girl, what you saying?
Bad as it is.
February 16th, 2021. No, that's not me. Thanks for checking with me about it. I know you know better than me.
I don't know. I just fast forwarding through it because it's like 30-minute long video. This is a fake email from a fake Jersey with Jules account that I got. And it said,
This one was?
yeah, it said, Ollie said she's calling the police on you, blah, blah. I forwarded it to Jules. I said, this isn't really you. This isn't you, is it? She says, no, that's not me at all. Thanks for checking with me about it. I know you know better than me or faster. Well, how would she not know if she sent a fucking email or not? Like, isn't it obvious? Right?
Wow, yeah, she would know. Wow, that is true. She goes, thanks for checking with me about it. I know you'd know better than me or faster. How would she not fucking know if she sent an email or not?
What do you mean? How would she not know?
This email that I have up here that says Ollie said she's calling the police on you came from an account. I don't show it, but it came from an account called Jersey with Jules. So I forwarded it to Jules and I said, well, first I replied, I said, is this really you? And then I said, this isn't you, is it? And then she replied, wait a second, did I even forward it to her? Is that what she replied to me?
Yeah, did you? Yeah, exactly.
I'm wondering, did you like just hit, reply and then?
Oh my God, it doesn't show that it was forwarded.
Oh my God, it was.
Yeah, I wonder if it was her. Like, you
It was her.
just hit like reply and it went to her and it wasn't.
Yeah, because it would say forwarded.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And she's lying. Oh my God, Jersey with the Jules. Oh my God. Tiffany sends her a fucking email, but sends it to the account that sends some weird fucking whacked out message about Ollie, but doesn't forward it, but thought she did. And Jules replies going, no, that isn't me. But it only went to her, to Jules.
Oh my God.
So you must have said, so it was her.
That's Mendel.
It was her.
It was never forwarded.
Jules says, thank you for that. Well, she'll read it.
Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for being strong with the Ollie thing. Your spunk is great. I'm spunky too, but enjoy seeing other women who don't take crap. And you're spunkier for sure than me. I was raised pretty strict, Reformed Christian. Joe has helped me get my voice back. Oh, God. I'm sorry for this nonsense with Ollie. Joe says we have to starve her of attention altogether, and it's only way she'll have nothing to focus on but what she should be focusing on. It's hard. She called me Little Tiff, and I said, that is not an insult. I'm also Pollyanna, but I can see that my mom is prim and proper, so maybe it rubbed off on me. Yeah, keep telling yourself that, Jules. It's just so much slander, mostly to you, but also a few others now, and we have to stop this before she goes any further, you know.
About her.
Now, here is her and Joe doxing where they thought Ollie lived. This is back in January. These aren't necessarily in chronological order.
Right.
Here's more of them doxing where they thought she lived. Here's another email from her. This is in November 21st, 2020. Hey, Tiffany, this is Jules.
Wow, so that was even sooner. Oh my God. This was 9 days after Jules did what she did with the Munchausen thing.
Jules. Now, this is the day after she did that live stream with Ollie, or the same day?
I think it was November 12th was when she did it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is Jules. Thank you for sticking up for me with SG. I hope that cools off soon. How's your bike riding going? I think your parodies are hilarious. SG says, I don't know it, but I know a lot, unfortunately. LOL. I hope this email finds you well, and thanks again. Then I say the bike riding is taking a back seat to home improvements. They're going okay. Then all I do was talk about home improvements with her in my response. Okay. So then she sends me back this. Oh my God. Long emails give me a panic attack. So it says, thanks, Tiffany. I figured out. It does. I can't handle it. I figured that part out in the next 2 levels. Thank you for telling me about CVS or whatever her initials are. LOL. I think people are realizing exactly who's causing issues. Which women can be mean, but which ones will grind the axe till there's nothing left of the handle. I noticed CVX try to be kind and mean to me, so I picked up on that quickly, but didn't know if it was Lynn. Oh, she's talking about Linzilla. Thanks so much. Yes,
now, mind you, CVX was nice to me during that time, so I wonder if they were, this is my live stream, Hidden Blessing.
How did she know about Linzilla?
I don't know because I don't remember. All I know is these were all the people who were coming at me at the time. So she must have asked me. Yes, I've heard about you, just like Vern was badmouthed to me. I reached out to see if I got completely different story. I know what everyone does, and I'm not here to mess with anyone, including those at the top. I just want to know for myself. This is weird. If you're nice to me, it's not my place to come at anyone with preconceived notions, so I don't. I first got in trouble for letting you and Jeff into my live chat. Silliness. I won't say who, but you have 2 guesses, and it could be both who told me not to, but I don't let others tell me to be mean to someone else.
Now, so Tiffany had said she hadn't been to her live streams, and I said, well, I did see you in those live streams of Jules, remember? So obviously, since this is, 11/21/2020, Tiffany was already speaking to Jules at that time, in my opinion.
This is real life, and I'm not going to mess with anyone's playground or like it done to me. You know what I mean? In a roundabout way. Thank you for reaching out to me. That's weird.
She wasn't doing things for a long time.
Oh, I sent her picture. Hi, I just saw this. Looks beautiful. You mentioned you had some clothes for the girls could use since you're tiny, but it would be too much to mail on postage. Ollie said you have beautiful clothes, so the girls would love them, but I don't want you to have to spend a fortune mailing them. I sent my clothes to TR, LOL, and I don't even want to think how much that was. It was right before he told me I'd commented on Tassie Pursing and said I was friends with his enemy. If you do mail ones, you don't worry. I promise you'll make the girls' day. Yeah, right. I told Daisy, etc. If you guys want to give me style ideas or tips on the she's shed, I'd be grateful. If you have time, please send me more pictures of the bathroom. It looks great. I have to do something with. I want you to tell it. The floors in the trailer. I'm not sure yet. Blah 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 blah. Happy Thanksgiving. Okay. Oh, now here's the email. Okay. That she coming up here. She's going to admit that she.
Hidden Blessings, are you there? I mean, you guys still with me? It says there's 35 people here.
Registered Ollie's email to all these spam people. No way, Jeff. She's so. Oh, I meant to say Jules. Private. No way, Jules. She's so sneaky and manipulative. But soon you'll put your guard down, and then they'll be back up. The ones on. Oh, this is an email that Ollie sent to Jeff. Okay. Mm-hmm. Where she was last message. Ollie sent my boyfriend Jules. Listen to me. Run from that one.
I don't know. That's really weird. That one there is a little questionable.
She told me Ollie had emailed her and told her that she thought that you had Munchausen's, Tracy. So she tried to put all the onus on Ollie. And I told her in this conversation, no, but it all makes sense now from this email. She is so believable. Pictures of the bathroom. It looks great. I have to do something with the floors in the trailer. I'm not sure yet. Blah, 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 blah. Happy Thanksgiving. But it all makes sense now. From this email. She is so believable at first, but it only took 2 weeks before I knew she was lying, but I still know how she was turning people against me. She told me all that first paragraph, and I know now it isn't true now, and that is why I was upset. I had trusted SG to talk with her. I had set it up at their request to talk, trusting her, and really SG wasn't betraying anyone's trust. But unfortunately, there's more to that story of trust for another day. I reached out to SG saying I'm sorry for not trusting her, but I was confused till pieces came together and felt Ollie was who she said she was, fragile from abuse. I'm no a bully. I'm grateful for you helping me solve this, and hopefully in time there will be peace and quiet again, but I fear not. The best I can do is try not to make anything that could be taken the wrong way. Where was it? Wrong way, And I took down the lives, etc., so nothing can be twisted like Ollie has done. I'm so sorry she has harassed you and your family. I should always go with my initial gut reaction.
I am. Crime scene, Louis? Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. I was looking at the screen. I'm so sorry. I was reading the text on the screen up on my laptop. I wasn't looking. I'm sorry. I apologize. You know something? I really liked your comments that you left me. I really appreciate them. No, I hope you can hear me. Is that really crime scene, Louis? It is, right? Hidden blessing? Miss Passion, what? Talk to me. Crime scene, Louis. What was on? No, you have my undivided attention now. I'm sorry. I was like, it's really little writing on the lap, like she's showing pictures of these emails. So I was, okay, thank you. I believe it. And I really liked your comments. Thank you so much. I appreciate you encouraging me. That really means a lot. It really, really does. Encouragement means everything. Write one paragraph and tell me exactly how you feel. Just like around with it. I'm talking about you know what it is, Crime Scene Louis? I'm doing commentary on a video of mine. So you can hear me talking, but it's not like me here right now. But right now it is. Right now, this is definitely me. It is me even in that, but that's back in March 2021. The only reason why is because the Jules made some video today, like who? Me. And Tiffany M is on the piano. Oh, you do know? Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I didn't know if you thought I was ignoring you because I was like, you know what I'm saying. Because it shows the truth. Like Jules be sitting there. Did you see her new video? Her new video is so ridiculous. Let me play a little more. We'll go back and forth from today, Jules, to November 2020, Jules. You know, I mean, she's something. She says I'm at the end of an era. An era. Ain't no baseball game. No, just
To be someone's friend and she knows she's not gonna like be able to like bullshit around or whatever, she doesn't bullshit around. So us, Amy and Connie M and a few others may still be friends with Ollie, but you and I both know, or you can not admit that Ollie and TM were the ones who propagated your cyberbullying. They started.
What do you guys think? Based on, now you heard what she just said today. And less than a minute ago, I was playing my live stream from March 2021, where Tiffany M is reading. Hi, welcome back, Kingdom Blessings. Tiffany M is reading what transpired between them right after November 12th, 2020.
It way before I came along. So as Daisy was around way before I came along. So don't bullshit that shit. And as far as me putting something up about her giving money, that was because DM, which is her aunt, well, not her biological aunt, but her aunt, was so angry at you guys talking about her, not you. And I said that to you. That's why I went in your chat. I don't go in your chat often. I don't listen to your chat often.
I think she does listen. Really? That's so weird. Hand blessings.
Often happened to be awake and I happened to see you were live and I clicked on it and you were talking about Daisy and I wanted to make sure right away that you did not exaggerate anything or make things something that it wasn't, that I was saying, because you do that all the time, that I was saying that you were mean to Daisy. You were never mean.
You said that I accuse you of being Daisy and Daisy being fake. Now, you didn't specifically say me, but just like you always do, you were non-specific, too general for my liking. Because you tagged me in the shit. You tagged me in it. You know? You tagged me in it.
Daisy chose. Daisy went around parental controls, saw your channel, saw what you were.
No, she didn't. That ain't what happened, lady. She already had my channel. We collaborated. We collaborated on a video together. You're lying, Jules.
The vial you were spitting nonstop instead of trivia.
Wow. Bitch, I wasn't even going live then. Or doing trivia.
She saw Sharon V, what she was spitting. She saw TM. She saw Ollie. She watched all of your channels, and she told me, because she asked me for months before, please tell me who's good and what they're doing. And I said,
stop it, Jules. Daisy was at all those channels. Daisy is in the live stream. And we've shown Daisy is in the live streams. Stop it, Jules. This bitch is lying, lying, lying. Lying. She collaborated with me in a video. She was a mod in Ollie's chat. You are lying. You're lying. You got her in trouble with her. You did something. You did something. You're sick. She is demonic. I agree.
that or bad what they're doing. I wouldn't tell her because it's not my place. So she did what she had to do. She got another, like, I think iPhone or iPad, she told me, that her dad had forgotten he'd given her, and then she logged in and she watched the stuff. And it takes like,
You're lying, Jules. She's lying. She got her parents to take her fucking computer away. In my
not
opinion.
that she's an amateur, because she wasn't, but it takes an amateur 2 seconds to figure it out. And it took her maybe a week, and she had love for all of you. Like, she loved
Wow, this is one evil motherfucker.
all of you equally. She didn't have love for one person more than the other. She loved all of you, and she wanted us all to get along. She would cry like, "Can you please get along with these girls?" And I'm like,
And you tortured her, in my opinion.
"I'm trying for you, Daisy, but like, there's only so much I can do. So
Wow.
don't bring Daisy into the mix." Like,
Wow,
Daisy,
you fucking got her kicked off of Tom's. You got her kicked off of Tom's. You fucking bitch. You and Vern.
has nothing to do with it. As far as what I posted, because DM told me to post it. DM, once she saw what MP and a couple other channels were saying and lying about Daisy, she got so sick to her stomach.
It's you, Jules. You're sick. She's a sick bitch. She's one sick motherfucking bitch.
Which any of us would if someone was talking that way about a deceased loved one.
She's sick. BRB. Hi. I don't know about that. I mean, I talked to her on the phone, kind of thing. Like,
She deactivated her account, and then she messaged me a lot saying like I'm so upset. And I said, well, if you want me to put that post back up for you,
I'm telling you, fucking. If DM wasn't even really Daisy's mom, Daisy's aunt, she was just a friend. Okay, crime scene, like, I mean, like, come on, for real, Jules? Like, right, you're just some stranger from out of nowhere.
I will, because there was clearly like stuff going on that basically that person was using. I was giving that person money every week for cigarettes
Who?
and just the basics of food.
Who?
With
What person? Who?
the knowledge that she had nothing else. She told me she had nothing else.
Who are you talking about?
But Daisy was giving hundreds and hundreds of, which equaled out to thousands of dollars to that person, which is why when I came back on.
To who? She wasn't giving money to Tiffany M. She wasn't giving money to Ollie. She wasn't giving money to Miss Fashion. She wasn't giving money to me. She wasn't giving money to Sharon V. You're the one she was donating to. You are. You're the only one. I don't even know if it was money or objects, but it was a $3,000 bike or something, right? You were. You're talking about a girl with cystic fibrosis that couldn't even work. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Stop it, Jules. Who are you lying about right now? You're lying right now, Jules. You're fucking lying.
On FDS and BF weren't my friends anymore. I'm like, what did I do? Well, it all makes sense now once you know the backstory. And
What's the backstory? You, back in August of 2020? I'm sorry, not August of 20, yeah, August of 2020, reaching out to me on a video titled Daisy. In Tom's chat. I mean, how, I just don't even know. Like, did you pick her as being weak because she was young? Just like how you're pretending I picked you. Did you pick her? Wow.
And FDS came in my chat, she said, Jules,
Is that a
just
notch
stop.
on your belt? Do you think of Daisy as a notch on your belt? On your KILL list? Is that something you're proud of? Is that why you keep bringing her up all the time? Did you devastate that young girl? Did you? You're sick.
Of course she wants Jules just to stop. She wants Jules to shut the fuck up. She wants Jules to keep her mouth shut because Jules knows the truth.
No,
You know
Jules is a fucking liar, man, a crazy bitch. Jules is a fucking lying, crazy bitch, evidently.
know the truth.
That's nice of her. Hidden blessing.
You know that I never was sock accounts. I was never cyber trolling you. You use it for clout. You use it because my channel was big at the time.
Your channel had no subscribers. You asked me to help you. Jules, stop lying, man. I shared your channel link out all over the place. In my opinion, you purchased subs. In my opinion. In my humble opinion. Stop lying, Jules.
It's it's not dwindling. It's still growing, but I'm not putting energy into it. So you saw it as a way to get your name out there, and you wanted to.
Wow, this lady's out of her mind. She's just lying out and out. I hope everybody realizes this lady goes under the guise of a charitable channel. Allegedly. Helping homeless. Taking donations.
To, like you like to say, bumper humper. You bumper humper off of everybody, SG. Off of everybody. And then you trash people horribly. So yeah, you do owe them all an apology.
Yeah. And meanwhile, you're the one with their names tagged. Look at the titles of my last live streams and stuff. Am I tagging you? Not often.
And I only know Connie M and a few others, but because I don't watch your channel, but I've heard some
Do we think she watches the channel?
horrible things you said to people. So I don't understand how you can say that you're.
No, don't even worry, Hidden Blessings. You don't have to join the chat. I don't even have like members only chats. That's why I say if anybody joins, just do the $2.99 one. Just for videos that I make members only, you know what I mean? Because you gotta every once in a while, but just join the $2.99 a month one, you know what I mean? You don't have to. I'm just saying. I never, and you can't go back and change it. You can't go back and change the tiers, the level tiers. So, I mean, honestly, you're gonna get the same for $6.99 that you get for $2.99. Anybody thinking of joining, I'm sorry. Maybe eventually I'll do private live streams, which once again you'll get the same only because I didn't do the instructions right and it really doesn't give you that chance to fix it. So I didn't differentiate between in titles of like the tiers, the title of the membership. I called them both warriors. I didn't differentiate. So that's why. No, I understand. So don't even worry about it. It's no problem. Really, Hidden Blessing. I mean, if there's any video that you actually really want to see, I'm sure I could unprivate it for you. If you ever like go to click on a video and it's not unprivate, but you know, I'll make it not membership if there's a particular video that you wanted to watch and it came up that this is you know, members only. If there's any specific video like that, you just let me know and I'll make it, you know, not members. For you, anything.
You know, going one way and not doing things wrong, but then you're saying horrible things, except for the fact that you're friends with SB, and the two of you are.
What a weird way to think, Jules. Can you please, since you're so immature and stuck in this adolescent mindset of yours, could you please stop harassing me? That would be so cool. Yeah, if there's anything that you go to click on Hidden Blessings and it says, or if you're in the middle of watching a video and I change it to members only or something, just tell me and I will gladly release it to you. Gladly. You don't have to be a member, baby, to be a star in my show.
Are like-minded. You both don't give a crap about anybody but yourselves, and any kind of drama brings you views. So you're gonna bring.
You sound ridiculous, Jules. For her to like think that this is about views when there's CM showing November 12th, 2020. There you were, lying your Munchausen stream. Just 4 days, over a month. One chemo treatment in, Jules. And you want to pretend.
Drama. I get that. I could talk about drama all day long. I could talk about you guys all day long and say horrible things.
Why? Jules. I'm just curious. Why? Why?
Things all day long without really.
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know. Has Sharon been focusing on Jules lately? Has anybody really been focusing on Jules lately? I just don't even understand this. I don't remember seeing a recent video. about Jules lately? Am I wrong? I don't know. It's like you and Netna are just stuck in this shit. That's why it's the end of an era. It's the end of the era for you, Jules. Freak. BRB, if you're hungry, go make something to eat. I was playing my funny bone. It was not funny. I just realized if I play so we're going to go back to my video. So that's Jules today and her claims, okay? That's Jules today and her false claims, in my opinion, and her false accusations. And yes, make sure you all give me thumbs up too, okay? I want 35 thumbs up. There's 35 people here. I want 35 thumbs up. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my video.
Hey, it's your dry skin. Help me stay hydrated and healthy looking all day with CeraVe Facial Moisturizing Lotions.
So this is what Jules was doing back then.
Can't trust your dog with a pet sitter?
No.
It matters where you stay. My initial gut reaction. I hope eventually SG will understand why I was played, that it might take time. I never knew people could be so devious. Okay, let me explain this. She tried to blame Ollie for the Munchausen's comment. Her and I spoke on the phone, and she told me Ollie had emailed her and told her that she thought that you had Munchausen's, Tracy. So she tried to put all the onus on Ollie. And I told her in this conversation, no, don't listen to that lady, et cetera, et cetera. So this email was in response to our conversation, right?
Right, because at first you thought that Ollie was to blame, and remember I kept saying to you, no. Yeah.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And this is her saying that. Okay, well, I wasn't 100% if you knew how evil she is. I think Ollie is worse, but I didn't want to start gossiping. She'd never done crazy things and lies to me. You're so very kind once again to reach out. Sometimes they are so scary. Can't believe it's the same person. Is JS your JS are just made up like Ollie, by Ollie, like net is JS or something. I said JS is, or I said just saying is equals JS. Fucking idiot. Okay. Oh, cute. That's a cute way to come up with a name to protect identity. No, that's not what I said, you moron. I said just saying equals JS. Smart guy. He's not believing in Ollie, is he? And is
But you
JS?
think it's just feeling.
Yes, but I explained to her just saying is JS. Just saying. And is JS that writes on her page stock account? I don't go as often on there or the other channels like SG, PI, CCD, and now she's abbreviating everything. Oh my God. For now, because I get frustrated by their twisting of the truth. Hopefully that's PC enough. I hope they all calm down, enjoy life and their real life and family. You know, I think MP is very very nice from what I've heard so far. And CCD, who the hell is that? Seems harmless, but
Great Debbie.
Okay, but first two woo, they still will fight till they're blue in the face. My mom used to say, oh my God.
And she caused all that.
I know she did. Yep, I made a video about a month ago. Okay, this is when I started asking her, she's explaining the munch. Yes, I made a video about a month ago. She was spread that she's not a girl. Oh, wait, no, she's talking about Daisy, not 19, etc. So she was told if she stayed on Ollie's channel, she would be cut and asked my advice. I tried to tell her YTR was saying that about Ollie without gossiping, but she knew I was trying to warn her that he would. Next day, before she made her decision, he made it for her. Tom blocked Daisy. Someone says they're a B or C. I can't make judgment off rumors. I'm not sure why Tom. Do I really have to read all these out? She's not even.
Yeah, at this one.
Okay. Please don't burn your bridge. I love Daisy. I've already lost it over SG. Okay, here we go. Making up lies. You're powerful in that position to do good and continue to help and reach out to the weaker or hurt if you won't gain, if you rush into it. Please take my advice. You know, you and I have lots in common. Look at this. You won't gain if you rush into it. What kind of manipulative bullshit is that? I think I know how much you hate bullies, but this one could hurt you and the boys. Does that make sense? Hugs, you rock. You and I can still be there for Daisy, but let me take the fall. I have nothing to lose with him. He's done me so dirty. I just have no kindness in my heart for him. I keep praying for him, so I'm not so angry at his stupid ass.
Take the fall.
I have no idea because I was mad that Tom blocked Daisy. I was like, I'm going to say something. And apparently she thought that was like, you know, some cry of war. Someone with serious issues, right? He met his match with a few of you strong women. I know he didn't like me because he said jump. I'd not asked how high. I walked the heck away for payback. He chose Lost Souls channel to support and say bad stuff about me. That's just between us. I don't want to give him any pride that he hurt me in any way. I'm stubborn when guys hurt women. Oh, she is? Really?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Or anyone is hurt that is vulnerable. It's my kryptonite. Thank you for being a strong woman. And I said, I don't know if it was him in that chat. The fake account of Ollie's daughter showed up right when he did. Okay.
I don't really think Tom Reed is going around doing stock accounts though.
He did show up and it was his Brill account and it was in Angie's chat.
In Angie's, yeah, right.
Yeah, to block Daisy.
But probably Jules was probably writing him letters, like acting like she was somebody else, saying shit about
you. Who knows? These people are so weird. I saw PI is back, but it's her 10th name now. That should not be allowed. Okay. Okay, now we get into our text messages. Can you see the, okay. Okay, can you go watch Piss and E? She has Ollie and SG on. It was recommended. Katie, let me know. I'm getting in the car to leave now. I don't care what they say. These women are all out of the same mold. Now, this is when they were all coming at me. Remember, so Tracy, when they were saying that I was bullying you and all this shit, and it was all crazy. This is Jules.
What's the date on that?
January 5th, 2021.
That's after you had done the
yeah. Yeah, when I thought Laura's account was you, when I thought the Laura account of Janice Dickinson, because that's who that is, when I thought that was you. This is Jules. I don't understand how P is letting this happen. I'll listen and you maybe can fill in blanks. Ollie and SG, my dad.
You do, Crime Scene Louie? I don't know who they are. Fans of talk radio? Maybe they like talk radio. Maybe they're driving at night. Maybe they're truckers. Crime Scene Louie. Maybe I'm like keeping them awake so they don't get in a car accident. And I'm like making it so people are safe. Right? It's a way to look at it.
Has his degree in linguistics, so this is kind of funny. He used to read Greek and Hebrew to me as a child. I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? Okay, now she texts me. 6:30 in the morning. 6:30 in the morning.
Say crazy shit.
Tried to call to see if you heard all that nonsense. Had to check on you. I know how you feel and you're my friend, so I need to know who not to friend in that group if they try. I also noticed a number very similar to yours and wanted to check with you about it. Huh? No, I hadn't heard the nonsense. What happened? Sorry, I slept in a bit today. And then we had a dumpster delivered to I meant to say dejunk. I'm always dejunking. So I've been scrambling. I just got a chance to look at my phone. Oh, it was nuts. Maybe when things aren't hectic, I can explain it on the phone. I'm trying to figure out how they all know each other and why Piss and X would A, make Ollie and Annette mods, B, let them throw you under the bridge. Doesn't she know how evil Ollie and SG are to people?
Wow. Wow, Jules. Thought you had no part in all of this. It was take the blame or whatever. For Daisy. Yeah. Yeah. Let me take the blame for Daisy, Jules said, or something like that. I think that's something weird. Let's go back to Jules today. Let's see what Jules says today. Oh, you weren't part of any of those strong groups, were you, Jules?
Horrible. I could just say bad things that wouldn't, get me in trouble. But I don't do it because I don't want a big chat. I don't want that kind of attention. But you guys do.
Then
So
why do you keep
admit
bragging about I'm a clout chaser on the size of your channel?
that you do. Otherwise, you would be doing trivia and Bible studies and
Wow.
stop trashing people for the littlest things that they possibly do to,
Why don't you go back to Camden, bitch?
possibly hurt you when you say the most vile things towards people, the most vile things to hurt people's feelings. You have no self-awareness.
This is the woman who was writing those text messages almost 3 years ago. What a rotten bitch. What a complete lie.
Your work is your calling. But if your teeth
We're gonna
no
keep
longer
going
work
back
as
and
hard as
forth,
you do,
girls.
Aspen Dental is
Yeah,
here
if you
with
think this is bullying, you can think what it is. But
And what date was that?
January 6th. Did I miss one? I said she doesn't care. And I don't know what else I said. Okay, so now, yes, that's why I was watching Not to Report Back, because it was making me mad that they threw us under the bus for a Molly thing. I don't even know her. I think Ollie used us because maybe she did know it sick. Like, nobody even knows us, so I can't defend myself. This time I was in the right place.
I always thought Molly was her dog. What does that mean? That Molly thing.
The time, Ollie probably peed her pants. Oh no, she said I'm responsible for awful emails. Now the British woman will be after me, and you didn't deserve it. They are so sick mentally. Okay, now she's 6:40 in the morning again. Hi Tiffany, tried to call you. Hope you're good. She called me at this time. Who the fuck calls people at 6:30 in the morning, man? Are you awake? I know you're 3 hours behind us.
Now I remember Jules when she went into Ollie's and said, the person who keeps you awake all night long. That would be you, Jules, you fucking weirdo.
Your message made perfect sense and great advice. I'll just ignore and not respond about us or you or Daisy. You're right. They have nothing to.
She's crazy. So she said,
I'd like to see what the rest
that she went over to Piss and Excellences to say, oh, just so you know, these people are talking about me and I don't want you to, believe their lies. And Jules goes, and in her cute little Wales accent, she said, oh, don't worry about it, Jules.
I want everybody to remember the fact that Jules has been telling everybody that I'm some massive suicide troll and bully this whole time, okay? She's been saying that I've been terrorizing her and I threatened her life and et cetera, okay? That I've been doing this to her for 18 months. Now, here on Monday, January 11th, she texted me at she texted me
for 18 months. For 18 months? That's weird. Because I only got acquainted with these people. I mean, this shit is like mind blowing.
At 4:43 a.m. You see that?
Your time or her time?
Mine.
Your time.
Yeah. 7:43 a.m. her time, but she knows I'm in California. I think I get it. If you have 3 minutes, I just watched Ollie and I know she's trying to push your buttons. Call me before you respond. I'm tired of them ganging up on you and others. Okay? Then I go here and I say, some idiot cloned you. I'm starting to wonder now. And she says, you're such a sweet person, even if all the sexual stuff was true, minus selling your kids, which I know isn't true.
Oh my God.
Not one of those women could or should judge you. The only one, oh God.
Is that Rourke?
Oh my God.
Rourke, is that you and you forgot and you came in as one of your sock accounts? I don't know what you mean, a Mexican standoff.
Who judge are insecure and jealous. Please don't be so kind to even give them your time, and definitely don't give others another chance like I almost did with SG. Only you and your kids deserve your love. I have made mistakes in my life, not the ones they think I have at all. I took photos where Joe tracked Ollie. Could you have been given Donna or another friend in PI address? I like Donna, aka Lil Brat, but I have to be careful now of who I trust. I didn't give Donna anything. I've never even talked to Donna at this point. All I'm preaching about
Little
is
Brat, you hear
this
that?
text is for me too. I think we have lots in common. Please tell Deb I reported her address thing too, so the 3 of us reporting maybe good will come from it. I forgot to ask you about Laura, Linzel, etc., how to find their channels in case they are in cahoots with SG. I know SG and Ollie are thick as thieves, even though if Ollie throws SG under the bus, she pretend they aren't. So to keep mini Ollie, aka Tracy.
Wow.
This woman's sick.
Okay, did Ollie make a new profile? I like your drone video. I went to the Masters College. Those hills look so familiar. Are you close to Van Nuys?
Now she went to that college too. I mean, what the fuck, man? This fucking woman. I didn't do anything to her.
I know you did. Thank you, Tiffany. I hope you slept well and our talk helped. I hope it helped you. I'm here if you ever need to vent or get a Tom response. I'll give the same on. It's good. Don't bite. I laughed really hard at that. We, the people who care, know who you are. A kind, beautiful person who doesn't belong with the www hate-filled people. That paragraph didn't make too much sense. Now,
did any of it?
None of it did. Now, mind you, she sent this to me on Thursday, January 21st at 6:20 in the morning. Now on Saturday, January 23rd at 6:15 in the morning, I don't respond to her. Notice this? She says, that paragraph didn't make too much sense. I should check my spell check. I'm sitting here listening to PI. I didn't know you loved Anne of Green Gables. That's my favorite movie. But the rest of the video, I don't know who she's referring to. I said, oh my God, Anne of Green Gables, because I love Anne of Green Gables. And it says, you've been quiet and dead about her, so I think she's fishing, but no one is biting, so she has to bring it up as my guess. Everyone is getting wise to it, I think. And I said, she makes me so angry. She says, yes, me too, but I'm glad her life is boring. If she's not, she's talking about Ollie. She's not trashing your Deb. She has relevance, so take comfort in that. You drive her viewers, and she has nothing if you don't let her know where or what you're doing or thinking. It's great, but I think she'll bring up something, so I'm going to do my best not to bite. No relevance. Mistype that exactly.
Now remember, this is
if
how
we make it through
Jules
tonight, you're
really
golden
feels.
and heading for mental.
Remember that this is how Jules really feels. Okay? It don't matter the dates of these text messages. This is what Jules was partaking in the whole time. Shit stirring. She's a fucking shit stirrer and a liar. Truly. Okay? Now, excuse me. I don't think any of them are saying that they aren't also. But Jules, truly, is adamant. She thinks, I don't know what she's gotten away with in her life growing up and shit. But honey, I'm not your parents. I'm not your mommy, your daddy. I'm not your boyfriend. You need to cut the shit, lady. Truly. You have got to cut the shit. You have got to. I mean, you got some issues going on here. For reals. Hmm.
Freedom. I said, LOL, I hope so. What's happening tonight? This is when Ollie was contacting my family and all that crap.
And I want to remind everybody, nowhere do you hear SG is doing this, SG is doing that. Nowhere do you hear, you know, once in a while, you know, Jules will throw that in. I thought she was working with SG. Working with what, Jules? Come on now. Jules, my breath was knocked out of me. The wind was knocked out of me with a cancer diagnosis of stage 3. Upgraded from stage 2 to stage 3. I can't imagine the celebration you and Vern must have been doing. I really can't. You must have celebrated. I'm believing that you celebrated. I believe that you thought his maniacal, demonic chanting worked. But it didn't. Because by the grace of God, if there's people out there in the world, which there is, like yourself, that want to go around and actually be literally, in my opinion, fraudulent and pretending that they're charitable or they're in God's good graces or just good people. It's not going to be at the expense of me. You're not going to point your dirty, 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 disgusting finger at me. Let's go back to Jules today. Let's remember that Jules is just a liar, in my opinion, okay? That's why we're doing this, so we can prove her lies. She asked us to prove it, we're proving it.
Awareness, none. I shouldn't have gone in the chat, but I went in the chat with you because you were talking about Daisy.
And I wasn't talking bad about Daisy. I was saying, why do you keep bringing up Daisy? Stop it. That's what I was saying, Jules. But are you listening to yourself? Daisy keep bringing up Daisy. And then behind the scenes, you were sitting there harassing us. Let me take the blame for what happened with Daisy. Of course, Jules, because it was your fault. You disgusting bitch. You said it yourself.
Like, I didn't want you to have another sounding point of Jules said that I, was mean to Daisy. I had never said that. I wanted you to realize
that I said Daisy was fake and that you were her. That never crossed my mind. It crossed your buddy Vern, so he went around saying shit like that. He went around saying I was fake. He said I was a black Russian spy. You guys hear my dog chewing his food? He's funny. Jules is. Shelly, she is. Is that like Nellie Olsen's sister? Was it like twins, Nellie and Shelly Olsen? They should have done that in Little House on the Prairie. They should have had 2 twins, Nellie and Ellie. Nellie and Ellie. Because Shelly, I don't know if that was like a name back then. Like, really, maybe, I don't know. But Nellie and Ellie would have been cool. Maybe.
That is not true because in your mind, that was true. I wanted you to know that. And you did. And you recognize it and you're like, all right, I get that.
And she's trying to gaslight me. In my mind. In my mind. My crazy mind. Simmer down over there, blanket lady.
100% stand behind the fact that you were cyber trolled. But it has.
I don't need your validation. That's the bottom line. That's what you're like If you want peace in life, Jules, just stop talking about me. Go harass whomever. I don't even want you harassing anybody, to be quite frank, because you're a mean bitch. Why don't you just go back and be a real charitable outreach?
It has nothing to do with me. Nothing. Like Jules doesn't rule the world.
Jules doesn't rule the world, but it has a lot to do with you. Now we'll go back to the proof again. Let's bounce back now through history. It had nothing to do with Jules. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing to do with Jules. It had nothing to do with her. I feel it's necessary before people donate to what I believe, in my opinion, is a fraud. This woman lies, man. She's a bitch. Sicko. Psycho, sicko.
Her life, she says. And then she says if she doesn't bring you up, then she has no new material because you knew she'd bring it up if she did. She's waiting on gossip and there's none because you have been quiet and she's waiting for a shit stir. I think she's hinting SG and her got in a fight. That would be good. They would go at each other, which is what they deserve. CVX is starting the shit stirring. Don't respond. Imagine I'm holding your hands from the keyboard. CVX wants to get you going.
Can you imagine she wrote that? Jules wrote that to Tiffany Ann. Imagine I'm holding your hands from the keyboard. Can you believe that?
Then I said, what the fuck? Oh my God, my son just scared.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Hold on.
All right. Yeah, it sure seems like Jules is just,
Says, why the fuck are they dragging Daisy into this? I hate that woman so much. And then Jules says, because she is friends with you and I. And Ollie is making shit up about Daisy blocking her. Daisy said Ollie hasn't texted or called in a week or two. And I do know that Ollie does lie as well. Let's not be, Hi, Diana X. Hi. TM isn't up here. I'm just playing her approving Jules' video from today. A lie, even though it was back then. But now it's necessary. Now it's relevant because, TM took the videos down, but she shared them on my channel. So now that Jules is saying that I'm at the end of an era, then, and saying to prove it and stuff, and that Daisy was never, so I don't know, I don't even know, you know what I mean? Diana, I appreciate you though.
It has nothing to do with me. Nothing. Like Jules doesn't rule the world. Jules doesn't do everything, and Jules definitely doesn't have big balls. Jules doesn't want big balls. Jules is feminine. Like, I don't want to be.
Isn't that weird? That's almost as weird as holding hands across the keyboard, isn't it? Almost as weird as holding hands across the keyboard. Picture me holding hands across the keyboard with you, Tiffany. I mean, not only is it ridiculous, it's ridiculous that she said it to Tiffany. As if Tiffany needs Jules to hold hands across the keyboard with her. I'm just saying.
No offense, but I don't want to be like a transvestite. Like, I am a
today.
female.
This is Jules today. This is Jules today, okay? So she said, prove it. Come on. She said, prove it.
I don't want to be act like a male in a male-dominated world. I want to be a female. You guys are crossing into the world of you want to act like males in a female world.
Does that? Please tell me. Tell me. What?
And you want people to say, oh, it's okay. You can act that way. And I'm not saying you have to But God gave men balls for a reason. He didn't give women.
Does she know that? I don't. She said I had balls. I didn't. She did. Is this speech to her? Like, because yesterday, apparently I had balls, but Sharon's balls are bigger, and Bobble's lost her balls. In her live stream 2 days before that, she said she had balls. Jules, would you like that? Would you like that? Because you know that I can prove that right, what you're saying, as stupid and petty as it is. It shows that you are a compulsive liar or habitual. Are they one and the same? Is compulsive and habitual the same? You are a compulsive liar. You are absolutely a compulsive liar. I can't understand why you
And balls for a reason. So when you have the biggest balls, that's not a compliment. Did I think Bubbles had big balls? Yeah, she was really rude. And she apologized, and she was genuine, and she's been genuine since the day she apologized.
Yeah. I don't know why you're questioning anything or why you're butting your nose in. What is this to do with you, Jules? Just stop it.
She's not flip-flop like you have. She's not flip-flop like SB has. She has stayed true to me from the day she had big balls.
Did you hear her? True to me. Did you hear her? Did you hear her? Wow. She's sick. She is a sick individual. A very sick individual. It's sad that I had to deal with her at one of the worst times of my life, but she scoped me out and fucking, yeah. That's sad, man. Some sad shit when somebody feels like that.
Been into shit stirring since she came around. I mean, that's what it's looking like from these text messages. And her, like,
Can I say, why are they dragging Daisy into it? I hate that woman so much. And she says, because she was friends with you and I, and Ollie's making stuff up about Daisy blocking her. And Daisy said Ollie hasn't texted or called her in a week or two. Okay, right.
This woman was stirring shit from the get-go.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, Ollie said that too, and that it was confusing to me. How or why would you do that? She probably did. Then said it was you. Don't respond, please. I'm trying not to so hard. Jeff just asked if Jules.
Remember, this is right after Tom and Angie Reacts and them had blocked Daisy from their live stream.
Wasn't blocked. We were, the night they said I was high on drugs and alcohol every night, and Joe was an old trick. She had me so mad. I'm glad I was blocked. Now I probably not, but I won't give her my words. And I said, Ollie's drinking. She goes, she is. Ugh. This is so insane. These women are insane. I can't watch anymore. It's making me sick. I stopped at 9:30. Are they still? But notice how little I say to her. Tracy, it's cute. I love snacking. I woke up and watched Tracy on Ollie's morning live. Tracy was trying to get Ollie to kind of move on. Good Lord Almighty, the video is private, but I'd like to watch it. Tracy mentioned that Jules emailed her. Is she talking about you? See this? No. Tracy, Pest and Excellence. In her live, she mentioned that Jules emailed her. Remember this, SG?
So Tracy, a lot of the times, is Piss and Excellence that Jules is talking about. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? You guys, I don't know. I appreciate you all. I really do. But I'm gonna go to sleep. Peace, love, and tacos. United we stand, divided we fall. Kindness is free. Encouragement means everything. Steel sharpens steel. Never lose, always win and learn. And peace, love, and tacos.